I think this village is looking okay. It's not an architectural masterpiece, but you know, it's not horrible. What is with this music? Oh, you know what this music reminds me of? It reminds me of some of those stealth missions in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. For some reason, I don't know why. If you play that game, you know what I mean, right? I can just see my character hiding in the bushes. Waiting for one of those darn tigers to find me and kill me. Okay, we are up to 1400 food-wise. And this basket of food is still sitting here. Are we inviting bears over or what? Um, we can put it in the middle here. Might be acceptable. But that's when you know things are going well. When you start... Oh! I say that, and then I look at the firewood, and things are not as well as I thought they would. Whoo! No firewood. So let's get working on that, please. Man, I have to pay attention. Jeffer is now... It's early spring. He should turn 15 this year, I think. Mr. Jeffer. Let's hope one of these girls wants him. We can only hope. For his sake. Poor Jeffer. Poor Jeffer. So this Forester Lodge is purely to make the village look nicer. That's all it is. so now we have 2 students. Yay! What a class. We are very progressive. We have only we have 1 teacher for every 2 students, so we are very modern and progressive. How are we looking, Jeffer? You are 14. It's late summer. I think he will turn 15 in the winter or late autumn. And then we have the big question is, will he move in with Danalia or Shavani? Or will he just stay here because he doesn't like girls? Or girls doesn't like him, more likely. Or we could... Oh, you know what? We could actually put a house up here instead. So it would be a shorter commute for someone. Oh! Jeffer moved out. Jeffer turned 15 and moved out. Now where did he move in? Not with Shavani. He moved in with Danalia. So we have a new couple in town. Jeffer and Danalia. The fisherman and the herbalist. What a beautiful love story. Not really, but what a story. So Ariam. Aha. Now they finally got rid of Jeffer, they can start producing kids again. Okay, so when is the next boy moving out? That's Yule. It's 12. I don't think Shavani is interested in a 12-year-old. There might not be anyone for Shavani, because all the boys are too young for her. Poor Shavani. Well, if that's the case, we definitely need to find a cat mod, so we can give her a bunch of cats to care for and keep her company. And I still think it's way way too early to start expanding because we don't have. I mean, we barely have enough adults to keep us supplied with food and all them resources. So we need the trading post, obviously. And that could go. Trying to keep it like central because of what I like to do. Let's say we plop this down here, right? Ooh, a child named Westine was born. And then I'm gonna pause it now because I don't want any of them to start running over here to build stuff. So what I like to do is get a stone road. I'm not gonna use the stone road right now, but I like to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A stone road that goes, say, up to there. And then we have a marketplace. That seems to be like, yeah, that seems to be the middle. 2, 4, 5, yeah. So then we'll have the marketplace go right there. And then I like to have like the city, the town hall would be like centered up here. So we have either 2 or 4 wide roads going between here. So they'll be sort of main roads, and they'll go out to the sides here as well, to like a church, hospital, that kind of thing. We might need another. We could go with another one of these small villages, like up here. Gatherer's Hut and Forester's Lodge and hunting, like up here maybe. And so, yeah, and then the town center will be from up here and all this, and then we have bridges going over and we have all this as well. And all the way down to here, we can have some fishing, whatever they're called. What are they called? Fishing docks. Fishing docks, thank you. That might look nice, but that's way, way into the future. Way into the future. Also, I've noticed that our happiness is not going up, even though we are providing them with everything. Maybe it's just grumpy parents who don't like it when their kids are still in the house even though they're grown up. But I'm wondering what I can do to increase happiness. I guess like church? Would that help? Provides happiness? Yeah, okay. Great. There was a baby, there was a child called Westine. And it is Jeffrey and Danalia. So Jeffrey is now a dad. At the age of 15. What a beautiful story. That's also one of the reasons I like this aging mod. It's simply because everything takes a lot more time. Everything takes longer, and you sort of get to know these characters a lot. Well, not characters, but you get to know the NPCs a little bit better. I think, you know, they stay with you a lot longer. In the base game, in year 10, you know, half your population would already be dead. And kids that should have been like 5 or 6 years old are already in their 30s, and here you form sort of more of a. Everything is slower, and you rely a lot more on each individual NPC. In a way, at least. So I kind of like it. I like that. Actually, I kind of want the church here. Let's see, how big is it? Oh, it's quite big. It would fit. Might not be the best spot for it. We might Maybe we'll put it back here. This would be perfect at an angle, you know? An angle between this and this. Oh, that would be so perfect. But okay. I guess we put it like that. Okay, let's put it there. Oh, look at that beautiful placement of that tree. That's why you get the forester in your village. Not only does he plant trees, he also knows village design. He must have a degree from school. Yeah, it's still Mernan days. Who's the teacher? Only have 2 students, but Tiana Marie will soon become a student. Yule is soon ready to move out, so now we actually will finally find out the answer. Will Shavani take a husband, or is she doomed to live forever alone? Yeah, I think it is a pretty village. That's not because my amazing design, it's just because this game makes it easy. And also, that tree makes all the difference. Without that tree, this whole place would look like crap. There are a couple of things that I'm missing from this game, and one of them is the ability to change names and give names. Like, I would very much like to have a name for this little village, and then have a different name if I build like the main village down here. I would like to have a different name for that. So that's one thing I would like in this game. And then the other thing I would like is the ability to change the name of the citizens. That would be lovely as well. And the main reason I would like to be able to do that is because here we have the original 8 parents. It's Delvis and Yoland and Charance and Celinda, Florin, Velia, and Uveli and Trish, whatever. Those are the 8 original parents, if you can call them that. And it would be great if I could change the names and add last names. So that, because then I could track, like if I gave this, if this is the Smith family, then once the kid starts to move out, they would keep their last name, and I could see which of the 4 original families they came from. And it would be kind of cool when you are like 100 years into the game, and you can still see, oh yeah, that's the Smith, or that's a Davis, or whatever, you know. So that would be that would have been lovely if it was possible to change the names. Maybe you can go into the game documents and change it. I don't know. I don't like to mess around with that too much, but maybe that's possible. We can. I sort of feel like we need to decorate, but there's not a lot of decoration. What kind of? There isn't any decoration basically in this game. So I'm just gonna do this. So that's the right spot, I think. Right, so Philia has become an adult and is working as a laborer. Maybe she wants to be the cleric, having gone to school and everything. Right. Okay, he's still 14. He's getting close. Getting close. So yeah, so at least we know now that they are in school from the age of 12 until they're 15. Okay. I don't know if that makes any difference, but trying to make it look nice. Okay, that's not as nice now, but it's okay. It'll be nice in the springtime. Okay, so who is our Mernandes. I thought she was a teacher. Who's the teacher then? Oh, there, Talinda. Okay, Talinda is the teacher now. Alright. Tiana Marie has become a student. And I'm waiting for Yule. Nikolai is 9. Lashade is 7. Aiden is 11. Okay. So Yule is the only eligible bachelor for a few years now. So they have to fight over him. Oh, now it looks nice. The green trees and the water and the church in the background. Now I would really like to get down on ground level so I could actually see this, but it's annoying. It's very annoying. Oh well. I hope this is going to look nice. Still waiting for Yule to grow up. Or graduate, I guess. And the big question is, will he move in with Shavani? Or do we have to build him his own house? That is a big question. And the music tells me this is a very, very exciting time. Thank you, music, for for that. It is very exciting. It's the future of our citizens we are talking about here, so yeah, this is as I said, this is one of the reasons I love this aging mod. You get sort of much more up and close and personal with these up and close and personal, yes, with these citizens. Now, Yule and Philia, that might be a couple. In which case we would have to build them a new house. But I kind of want Shavani to find someone as well, you know? I don't want her to live alone. Also, she's hogging all the resources in her big empty house. She doesn't have that much. She doesn't even have a potato. Now, I'm also eager to see if this helps with the happiness. That's the whole reason I built this giant church. It hasn't helped one bit so far. Okay, we are gathering stone because this requires... Oh, it's 40 stone. 40 stone per well, and I decided to let's build 2 of them. Oh, that's so. That might be a bit of a waste. Alright, I don't know. Yeah, that seems a little bit crazy, but oh well. Oh, the cleric has changed again. It was Mernon days. So who's the cleric now then? Oh, look at that. Yule moved in with Shivani. Congratulations. Shivani, you don't have to live alone anymore. So that's lovely. That's lovely. I was hoping that would happen. It does mean that Mernon Days will not be able to move out yet, even though she's 20. She might have to anyway. Because Travante and Talinda could still have more kids. Right, who is the cleric now? It's Jeffer. Ah, well, we have a long story with Jeffer at this point, and now he's the cleric, 17-year-old cleric. That's why our happiness is not going up. You can't have a 17-year-old be the priest of the village. It doesn't work. Clearly doesn't work. Yeah, we could, but that's again, that's that weird angle. I think I like the angles better on this side. That just looks, yeah, I think that looks better. Yeah. Yes, we do plan where to expand to just based on angles. Right, so Aiden has become a student. So that means he's the summer of 10. So summer of 13 he will be graduated and ready to move out and marry someone. Not your sister, please. Rachel is the newest baby in town. Oh. Mernon Days. If you're gonna get married, you probably have to wait for Aiden. And he will be 8 years younger than you. Yeah, we are ending up with some weird couples in this town. But that's okay. That's okay. Oh. Looks kind of nice now, doesn't it? Ugh. As soon as I say that, it starts raining. And then there was rain. Rain, rain, and more rain.